What's up, guys, and welcome back to Starfield. I hope you guys are doing wonderful today. So we have to head on over to the Hope Tech factory on Povo because we have to inquire about a stolen ship that was used by a group of mercenaries. They've been threatening a bunch of farmers that are associated with the Freestar Collective. So we have to head on over to Hope Tech, see if we can find out how that ship got stolen and kind of continue our investigation. But we're back. It's crazy to think that this is episode 19 or part 19. And I'm excited to jump back into this. We're nowhere near the end of the game, guys, which is pretty astonishing. Shows you how vast this game is. But we did, so when we jumped into the system or to the orbit of this planet, we got a distress call from this ship right here. They needed our help. So we're gonna go find out what they need.
Like and love.
Alright, so let's board. Talk to Nia Kalu. Got sparks on the console. Let me actually explore the ship a little bit. Could be like a notebook or something. It'll grant us a buff. We got some tea. What's going on here? So that's locked. So we repaired something. Maybe we were supposed to go talk to her, this chick first, and then go and repair that. Well, I guess she's gonna be happy because we did it anyways without her asking us.
Please tell me you're here to help, not to try and steal my ship. Welcome aboard, Deputy. Sorry if I can't give you the grand tour just yet. I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships. Bastards got the drop on me. I ran them off, but they got a few good hits in. As you can see, I ain't in much shape to make repairs.
Are those outlaw ships still in the area?
I'll be fine once the pain medication kicks in. The priority right now is the ship. Can't do my job without it. Just patch her up enough to get to Hopetown. The rest can get fixed up there. Thanks. I owe you one.
Alright, so I thought we repaired her ship. Can we steal her shit? So there's a couple of other things that we gotta fix. Okay. Oh, so that thing that was sparking above us, or when we first walked in, we gotta fix that too. But so far, I'm really enjoying. Alright, so we can go talk to her now. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this faction. When I first played this game, or when I first started playing this game, I was like, I don't know. But I'm really enjoying it right now, so.
Thanks. That should get me home. You're right. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout, I might never find them again. We can't let that happen.
They look to be heading for Polvo's moon Miatha.
Good hunting.
Alright, so we gotta go to Miatha. Miatha. But yeah, also too, it's really crazy to see the differences between each faction. I think that's one of the best things about this game is just the variety and the freedom to, you know, pave your own way of like your play style. What is this? Povo Station. Alright, well, we gotta go to... It doesn't look like we can board it. But like I was saying, just the freedom to... You know, if you want to just play as a pirate, space pirate, you can go and do that with the Crimson Fleet. Oh, shit. Oh shit, buddy.
We've blown out their grab drive.
But yeah, like that, just the freedom to go around. You can be a space pirate, the Crimson Fleet, if you want to play like that. If you want to be a bounty hunter, I know there's like bounty hunting missions that you can do. There's just so many different ways to play the game, and that's the one thing. I know if you dislike Bethesda games, I understand, like, each person has their own preference. But you can't deny the fact that Bethesda is the one studio that allows gamers the freedom to literally do whatever they want. So I know...
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Oh shit, I didn't say anything, buddy.
Everyone to take care of any leeches on their okay, sure. Sure, how about it?
So I know this guy might have some unique yeah, that's actually a really sick cockpit. Unique items for our ships, because he's the Hope Tech ship technician. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, it's actually pretty sick, man. Doesn't even fit. It's so damn big it doesn't even fit there. Alright, we're not gonna build. I just wanted to see, so this is that guy. He's the ship technician.
Ron hopes
with
the
Hope
best
Tech.
thing that happened to us.
So we got a ranger's office. Gunslinger's Guide. Permanently reload and draw Laredo weapons an additional 5% faster. Well, alright. It's pretty useful.
Yes? What?
Excuse me. A little desperate here. This is such a long shot. All right, Adela. Deep breath. Oh, God. Right. When I signed on to be a freight captain, I was expecting long hours and dull routes. And now I'm a hair away from being executed. Or worse. Where to start? So, I fly a rust bucket called the Markab for a small shipping line. It just started, really. We do bulk shipping, boring stuff like actuators and seed stock and minerals. Have you ever had a standard, boring job just blow up in your face?
That's the story of my life.
That's not helpful. So I just got assigned to the Markab. The first shipment, slag steel. Nothing special. As soon as I left Neon and got scanned, things got crazy. Spacers, Freestar security, the works. Everyone demanding I power down, hand over the contraband, or sometimes just firing first. I skipped the system, ditched the cargo, and have been running ever since. I don't know. I was just flying for my life. But some bad people want it.
So she was probably transporting contraband.
It gets even worse. A tracker just landed, and I just know he's hunting a bounty. Me. But the trick is, everyone knows the ship. But my info isn't in the database yet. All they got is my last name, Fahim. So if you go into the pit stop and claim you're Captain Fahim of the Markab, maybe you can deal with the tracker?
We'll help her out.
Best. This slate has everything they know about me. It's not much. He's the one with the cowboy hat. Just stay safe. Thank you.
Find the tracker hunting Captain Fahim. Is that your twin, bro?
Excuse me.
Is that your brother, bro? Guess not.
Always something good going on around here.
Keep an eye on your valuables. If you can't protect your own, you don't belong here.
Wait, where's the pit stop? Alright, so let's go in here and do this for this chick. He's the one with a cowboy hat.
Hey, stranger. I'm new in town. You look like you just got here too, right? What's your name, stranger? Might buy you a drink. Fahim, huh? Came in on that ship, the Markab? I bet you didn't know it. But I'm a tracker. And I'm here for your bounty. Two ways this can go. You know the drill. Bounty says you made off with a haul of medical supplies, meant for orphans, or something. I get a bonus if I turn the shipment in sight unseen. I figure they're in the Markab. Looks like a place that doesn't mind some color. Or you can surrender. I trank you up, deliver you, they kill you. Nobody ever picks that option. I don't deal with smugglers and no good types. Well, I do, but more violent-like. My word's my bond. So you didn't shoot your way off Neon, Fahim? The bounty is pretty damn clear. But something don't sit right with me. Not sure what. Maybe. Maybe not.
What charity needs tons of slag steel? Seem like an honorable man. You wouldn't kill an innocent. Oh, this auto persuade.
Bounty is awfully large for what they're saying. All right, I'm not taking you in. Well, that just means somebody else will. Whatever you were shipping, you got to return it. The next tracker probably won't be as upstanding as I am. Suit yourself. But you may want to re-up your life insurance policy. One more drink and it's liftoff.
Alright, so we're gonna return to Fahim. So there's so many different ways we could play that. Looks like we could lie about the supplies. Just straight up just get into a fight with the guy.
Why did I ever take this job? Why? I feel like I can finally breathe again. Thank you. You think? I mean, of course they will. Oh, God. I don't mean to be ungrateful and all, but I really, really need to go. Thank you.
Alright, well, she gave us some credits.
We'd be dust except for the factory.
Alright, let's go into the factory. Ask about that stolen ship in the previous episode. So it has to be like an inside job. Because how would you steal a freaking
Those
ship?
outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust? Good. I'm sure it didn't hurt that I softened him up for you. You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The Marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case. I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free. His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on.
So
I'm
cool.
guessing the Marshal already told you this, but I'll say it anyway. Ron Hope isn't just the founder and president of Hope Tech. He's on the Council of Governors. The Council oversees the Freestar Rangers, so don't rile him up. I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with Hope. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man. Everything you see around you, he built. Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect.
Man, you don't have to worry about us, lady.
All the way up. Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor? I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
Yeah, like how does someone steal a ship from a factory? The only way it's got to be like an inside job.
As for parts, we could try outsourcing. Do a contract with scavengers maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Burchett. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now, the Freestar Rangers. At last! Ah, damn good to see you here. I think we're done here, Burchett.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling being a Freestar Ranger. We certainly could use more of you.
So we're gonna talk to Ron.
I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory. Justice must be done, and the sooner the better. Results, Deputy. Results speak louder than promises. I want the thief found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors.
I don't give a damn about your position.
Then I trust that you know what I expect of you. Now, tell me that you've at least got a lead of some kind. Though what happened after the ship was taken doesn't concern me. What does concern me is making sure that this doesn't happen again. Well, I'm not sure I can be much help, but I'll answer whatever questions I can.
This guy's kind of a dick.
No, nothing at all. It was just a standard Hope Tech cargo hauler. Not that it didn't have great value, mind you. Hope Tech builds some of the most durable and reliable starships in the settled systems. Now, you can bet my ships last twice as long as anything Stroud Eklund makes. We questioned everyone who was in the building when it happened, and not one person seems to have seen anything at all. Frankly, I think that's both highly unlikely and more than a little suspicious. However, I can't deny there are times when the hangar is empty, so it's not inconceivable the thief could have slipped in unseen. What?
I'm saying it's an inside job.
Nonsense! We vet our people thoroughly here. Hope Tech holds its employees to the very highest standards. Nevertheless, I suppose I could have Cosette conduct a thorough personnel review. Rest assured, if we turn up any evidence that one of our people was an accomplice, I'll let you know. Because I told them not to. If word got out, it would do irreparable harm to our image. I'm in fierce competition with other starship manufacturers. Any sign of weakness could be fatal. What's more, every starship thief in the settled systems would likely flock to Hopetown and start planning the next heist. Very well. I need you to understand something, Deputy. This town is home to men, women, and children who depend on Hope Tech for a living. I provide jobs that put food on their tables and a roof over their heads. It's a responsibility that I take very seriously. If word gets out about the stolen ship, my investors will lose trust, and my workers will pay the price. I can't allow that.
I make no promises about discretion. I don't know if we should... I feel like something's gonna pop up where we have to tell somebody about it, and then in order to progress through the investigation, but it's gonna come back to bite us if we do, because then he's gonna get irritated.
I hope so.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but there's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Hey, can I get a word?
So we're gonna talk to Nia. But we gotta go to Neon.
That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still, at least you know where to pick up the trail. Let's hope. So, guess you're headed for Neon. There's a ranger stationed there. Name's Jalen Price. He's a little different than the rest of us. But Neon's a different kind of place. He's what I'd call a pragmatist. He sees things for what they are. He's also well connected, which means a lot on Neon. You should listen to what he tells you. It'll keep you out of trouble. He should be able to help you out. Well, we've both got work to do. It was good to meet you, Deputy. Thanks again for helping me out up there. Yeah, the question of who helped the starship thief is still an open one. Don't you worry. I'll keep an ear to the ground. You be careful in Neon.
Oh, well, damn, guys, we got 9,500 credits. Or almost 9,500 credits. Shadows in Neon. This place is like a damn maze. But yeah, let's it's actually pretty damn cool. I mean, they built out like an entire factory. I'm talking about Bethesda.
Off-worlders. Nothing good ever comes from them.
Industries is looking for the young, bright minds of the future. Apply today at the nearest kiosk.
Alright, so we have to talk to Jalen Price. She's in the Freestar Rangers.
She's too good for Neon. Sounds like she's trying to help someone or something. Honestly, I kind of tuned her out.
Talk to Clover. Side activity. Man, I just gotta say, gotta take a second. Like, Neon is so cool. I know there's apartments here that you can either purchase or you unlock depending on side missions.
Hey, I don't care who you work for. You can't just... Oh, you're the rookie, aren't you? The one and only. Well, the marshal's message said you were following a lead about a stolen ship. Truth is, a lot of stolen goods flow through here, but this city is real good at keeping its secrets, even from us. You can count on my help if you play by the rules. This isn't Aquila City. The badge doesn't carry the same weight here. The people who run this place aren't overly concerned about the law. Our job is to keep the peace, make sure the violence doesn't get out of hand. The last thing anyone around here wants is some hotshot deputy looking in every dark corner. That would be Benjamin Bayou. He's out to squeeze every credit he can from the people of this city. He doesn't much care who gets hurt in the process. He's also got a seat on the Council of Governors, which proves that if you've got enough credits, you can buy anything you want.
So you just turn a blind eye.
I pick my battles, and I pick them carefully. Our first duty is to protect the people of the Freestar Collective. But sometimes you have to choose which people to protect, because not everyone is innocent. Good. Your stolen ship would have had to land at the spaceport. If it was right off the factory floor, it would have stood out. There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton, does maintenance work around the city and keeps an eye on ship traffic for me. I'll introduce you, but don't expect a favor. Even if it doesn't cost credits, nothing in Neon is free.
All right, so we have a lot of questions we can ask.
Believe it or not, yeah, it was. My mother's an executive with Ryujin, so I grew up here. I volunteered for this post as much to keep the other Rangers out of trouble as any other reason. If some hotshot rookie took this job and started flashing the badge everywhere, it wouldn't end well. Nah, I've got friends in high places, so to speak. I'm the son of a Ryujin Industries executive. Maybe you've heard of her. Name's Alexis Price. There's a sort of fragile peace here in Neon. It's better for everyone if the syndicates and the corporations coexist with minimum friction. Come on.
All right, let's just go to Billy. All right, so he's gonna take us to Billy Clayton. But let me hold on, bro. Let me look around real quick. Yeah, I like the aesthetics in here. Permanently reload and draw Laredo weapons. Nice, so we picked up another one. So he's got like a single bed. It's like a little western jailhouse.
That was pretty impressive how you volunteered to help out with the bank heist in Aquila City. Yeah, I read all the reports. You learn quickly that in Neon, staying informed and staying alive are closely linked. What stood out to me was that you didn't lose a single hostage. No wonder the marshal tried to recruit you right away. If he hadn't, it would have made him look like a fool, having some random stranger step in and do the job he couldn't. Now, if someone tried to hold... But you understand that, don't you? That's why you just told me that you won't cause trouble. Keep that in mind, and you'll fit right in.
It's still remarkable to start.
I feel like, damn, lady. What's cool too is like each system or systems around the universe are controlled, quote unquote, controlled by certain factions. Like Neon is essentially like a Freestar Collective city. It's not a part of the United Colonies.
Really?
Hey, Billy, you got a second?
What? Oh, it's you. gave me a good scare. I thought you were one of Goodman's people.
Sure, far from it. Our new deputy here is working a case, and I thought you might be able to help. Take it away, rookie.
What do you need?
Tell me what you know about a stolen HopeTech ship and make it quick.
A stolen HopeTech ship, huh? Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of shipjackers. I see them come and go every day. It's tough for a guy to remember one from the other. You know what I mean? Yeah, well, I'm one of them. I can help you, but right now my life is in danger, and I haven't even done anything wrong. Freestar Rangers are supposed to protect the innocent, right? Then you need to hear this. It's about my brother. He died while still in debt to a syndicate loan shark by the name of Emmett Goodman. Now, Goodman's coming after me to collect. He says if I don't pay up, I'm a dead man.
It's not my problem. Now tell me what you know about the Starship Thief.
I swear it on my best set of wrenches. Goodman's holed up in one of the warehouses on Ebside. Place is locked up tight, but there's a guard who watches the door, and he's got the key.
I'll stay with Billy in case Goodman's men come to collect. They're not stupid enough to tangle with me.
Alright, so we're gonna get a warehouse key. I was just gonna go and have, like, try to persuade him. But I feel like we should do the good thing. And, try to, the decent thing and try to help him out. And this place is so crazy. Wait, so what the fuck? So I guess we gotta go up this side. Oh, it's over here. Okay, I see. So imagine, I feel like this railing isn't like up to safety codes, if that makes sense, or the proper, like, I mean, look how fucking easy it is to jump over the damn railing.
I've got an appointment at Enhance tomorrow. It's such an important thing.
So it's right here.
This is private property. You'd better keep walking. This is private property.
So the guy told us not to flash our badge.
Do you now? You're not getting through. I hear you. Thank you. You go in, talk to the man, and then you come right back out. Try anything stupid, and it's your funeral. Here,
I mean, just like that, that was kind of easy. We didn't really even, like, say much to, like, persuade him. Alright, so we gotta go up there.
A new customer, perhaps? Well, now, always happy to have a visitor. Tell me, what brings you by, friend? Little light on credits, are you? It's awful kind of you to intervene on my behalf, but I think I have the matter well in hand. Thank you all the same for your concern. If you're attempting to appeal to my good nature, you're proceeding under a false premise. You see, in my line of work, it doesn't exactly pay to be soft. What's your stake in this anyway?
The idea of putting some fear in a scumbag like you sounded like fun.
But you're making it my business. I have a legal right to collect what's owed to me. No law is being broken here.
Before we talk to him, I'm gonna take something that'll boost our persuasion. We should have it.
Well now, always happy to have it. Tell me, what brings you by?
Oh, so we gotta go through this whole thing again.
It's awful kind. Thank you all the same. If you're attempting to, you see, in my line of work, what's your stake in? But you're making it. I have a
So
legal
we'll just skip
right.
through this dialogue and then we'll
Then offer me
try
something
to
I want,
persuade him.
and I'll consider it. Seems to me like you're a
Fuck.
long way from Aquila City. Well, that ain't wrong. Maybe I should. You come walking in. Maybe it's time I show you how we resolve disagreement.
The fuck?
No one kills Sioka and live.
This fucking guy, man. You're a man bun. Oh, let's see. Look at the creds, man.
I'm dying yet.
All right, well, I don't know if that was, I don't know. That might come back to bite us in the ass. But it is what it is. Guy's a fucking scumbag. Alright, so we gotta head back.
I've seen them at least 3 times now. They hit the bars, buy a lot of drinks, and talk up how great. Did you talk to Goodman? I didn't mean to put you in harm's way. I was hoping he'd come around when he saw you were a Freestar Ranger deputy.
Took me about a week on the job to learn that doesn't usually work around here.
Okay, time for me to keep my end of the bargain. The woman you're looking for is named Grace Early. Stealing ships is her line of work. She usually comes here to sell the goods. Rumor has it she just finished a job for some mercenary outfit, and she's been throwing money around, so must have paid well.
I know her. When she isn't out on a job, she's a regular at Madame Sauvage's. That's on the upper platform. I'll back you up.
Alright, so Jalen is now following us. So we gotta go to Madame Sauvage. And see if we can locate this Grace lady.
Frank Rennick's all in a twist because his robot got vandalized. We had a good laugh about it back at the station.
Madame Sauvages.
Love your fit. It may not work for some, but you wear it like a champ. Love the vibe in this city. I'm a free spirit, yo. A wanderer. I go wherever the wave takes me. But if there's 2 places I vibe with most, it's the bars and the market. Aurora's my mistress, but fashion's my heart, so I'm always checking in on the latest trends. Think so? I know people say the trends here are manufactured. Just more megacorp, technorati bullshit putting commercials in the sky. But the corps can put up 1,000 billboards, and they still won't define what lights up the street. We do. When I was a kid, my parents used to dress me in these old man sweatsuits because it was all we could afford. But even then, my sense of style was always there, deep in the marrow, you know? It got so bad I started cutting up my clothes to make my own. When I finally could afford some new threads, it was like meeting my soulmate in person after a decade of loving her from afar. Diosdado's my dad's name, and his dad before him. I used to go by Trey, but when the old man passed, I decided to do him a solid and wear the name without the Nick. Even back on Sol, my ancestors were island people. Voli Alpha being an ocean world, I feel their spirits with me. All love.
Alright, so I thought this was gonna lead to like a quest or something, but apparently not.
Okay.
Alright, are you Grace?
Yes. Oh, great. Just who I don't want to see. A Freestar Ranger, and his... What are you? A sidekick or something?
You don't want to talk to us like that, lady.
Now that's what I call real conviction. So how come I'm talking to the sidekick instead of the ranger?
This is the deputy's case.
Is that so? And you had to bring backup just for little old me? I'm flattered. Anyway, this ain't my first interrogation, so let's just get on with it.
You had run-ins with the law before.
Oh, I'm listening with rapt attention, Deputy. I'm guessing this is the part where you tell me that you've got questions and that you expect me to answer them. That sound about right? Fine, yes. I jacked the ship. But look, I was just a contractor. I didn't even keep the ship. I gave it to some men. It was just a quick, clean job. I made sure nobody got hurt. Look, they didn't tell me what they were gonna do. How was I supposed to know they were gonna go after some farmer?
You should have asked when you took the contract. If that woman had been killed, you'd be an accessory to murder. Did you think about that?
No, I guess I didn't. I do want to make things right. I was approached by a woman named Maya Cruz. Said she was a senior member of the First and that she had a job for me. She was working with someone inside Hope Tech and pitched me on the idea of jacking a ship right out of the factory. We were deep into planning the job when she had some kind of medical emergency. She said she needed surgery and would be in recovery for a long time. That was a few weeks ago. Haven't heard from her since.
Why would you agree to such a risky job? I don't know if she's gonna know that.
No, but it sounded serious. She was upset. Seemed kind of shaken, you know? Didn't seem right I should pry, so I didn't. Not long after that, I got a message from a guy named Marco. He said he was the money man for the First, and he offered half up front. Never met him directly, though. It was always through intermediaries and using encrypted slates. Got the feeling he was paranoid as hell.
Do you have one of those encrypted slates on you right now?
Yeah. Here. Take it. I'm done with all this. Anything else you want to know?
What do you know about the men that you deliver the ship to?
Nothing, really. I was told when and where to meet them. They paid me what I was owed, and that was it. Not so much as a hint. I'll tell you. He's as cagey a fixer as I've ever met.
Bankrolling the First must take a lot of money. Sure, he's got all kinds of side hustles going on.
No. Nothing at all. Left me feeling a little disappointed, given how well they paid me. Yeah, sure.
Next time you're at the Rock, you should give that encrypted slate to Ranger Alex Shadid. He's got a gift for cryptography. If anyone could crack that slate, it'll be him. I'm gonna head back. Good luck, Deputy.
Then I'm free to go. Hey, you don't need to tell me twice.
All right, so we're gonna go back to Aquila City. So we gotta talk to Alex Shadid. See if she can.
The mayor's all right. It's always painted too rosy.
She can take a look at this slate that we found. Sort of
Better this than
decrypted.
being some dust wrangler.
The fucking stairs, man. Oh wait, they're right here. Sometimes I get lost in this building.
Hey there, Deputy.
Our newest
Oh, it's a dude.
deputy. Hey, I wondered when you might come by. I'm Alex. Nia's report said you were heading for Neon? I've always wanted to go there. What did you think? Oh, I can't fly anywhere. Issues with my Eustachian tubes. Being in a pressurized environment is like someone taking a laser cutter to the sides of my head. It's not great, but at least I can pretend to visit the party capital of the galaxy by having you tell me about it.
Yeah, that sucks.
What? You serious? Well, that's a first. I guess not everyone likes to have a good time. Speaking of which, on to business. So how'd it go? Turn up anything useful?
Need your help with the encryption on this slate.
Oh, come to daddy, my sweet little mystery slate. I see lots of coffee and late nights ahead. Now, if you get any more of these, bring them to me. It helps if I can compare different instances of the encryption they're using. Just look for me up here. I have no life, so I'm not usually hard to find. It'll take as long as it takes. You can't rush a job like this. One thing I can promise you, though, is that it'll go a lot faster if I don't have to answer silly questions. You're counting on me. You know I outrank you, right? Please and thank you go a long way when addressing your betters, rookie.
Just decrypt the damn slate, man. So we gotta go up and talk to Daniel.
Let's talk for a minute. Welcome back. Any luck finding out who stole that ship from Hope Tech?
I was able to track down the thief.
Grace Early? Yeah, I've heard the name once or twice. Sounds like you're making real progress. Good. Stay focused on the task at hand and don't take your eye off the target. That's how a ranger should think. What did you learn from this starship thief?
Not much, just a couple of names. The first has a money man called Marco.
Now we're getting somewhere. Sounds like you've got a couple of new leads to follow up on. I have a guess who Marco might be. I served with Maya Cruz. She's a technical genius and an expert hacker. I could give you some background if you want it, or we can go straight to planning your next move. There was a mech driver in the 1st Cavalry named Marco Graziani. He came from money, and when the 1st Cav got a reputation as the top unit, he transferred in. Rumor was that bribes made it happen. Marco had a knack for getting hold of anything we needed. There was talk the family fortune came from smuggling, and I believe it. He had this dream to become a wealthy businessman when he got out. But I guess that got put on hold when they locked him up. They said she was a child prodigy, which probably explains her arrogance. Even so, she was fiercely loyal to Major Hull. I don't think she'd ever give him up. If you find her, don't expect her to cooperate. Like what?
Would someone go for long-term medical treatment?
Most likely place would be the clinic. It's in Freestar Collective space and provides the best medical services credits can buy. They also guarantee privacy, so it's an ideal place for someone trying to keep a low profile. Ranger Ben Armistead is posted there. I'll send him an update on the situation. Around the time he got out of jail, we started hearing Marco's name in circulation. Word is he's heading up a smuggling racket. Based on what you've learned, I'd presume he's funneling his ill-gotten gains to the 1st. Ranger Autumn McMillan is out at Red Mile right now, looking into the smuggling operation. I suggest you pool your resources. Just remember, that's outside Freestar Collective space, so we've got no jurisdiction there. Your priority is to gather more intel about the 1st. What are they planning? Who are they working for? Where are they headquartered? Just remember that your targets were locked up because they were loyal to their unit. They think the Freestar Collective betrayed them. In other words, you ain't gonna get a warm welcome, so be careful. Good hunting, Deputy.
We got a decent amount of credits. And we got surgical strike. So we have to go to this clinic, meet up with Ranger Ben Armistead, and see if we can locate Maya. We have to go to the Red Mile and meet up with Ranger Autumn Macmillan. So those are the two main faction quests. Let me go do this. So we started this quest called, or this beer run quest in the previous the previous episode. So let's go over here and complete this, and then we'll continue the main faction quests. Because I think we gotta come over here. We gotta like sabotage this guy's brewing operation because he's making beer instead of like bread. And his wife, or his brother's wife, I forget, wants me to sabotage it so that they're kind of forced to stop brewing beer to make food. I've actually never been over here on this side of the Aquila city.
That bank robbery sounded intense. It could have gone down so much worse.
Well, it didn't, because of us, man. We handled business. Alright, so it looks like it's down this way. Increase temperature by 20%. Wait 1 day for Henry Filburn's beer to brew. Oh, damn, we got a little soccer field.
You might want to give the kids space. They can be rambunctious. Hopefully the kids will run all the energy out of them.
Yeah, buddy. Alright, so let's sit here. And we'll pass some time.
Kate, hold up.
Alright, so we have to talk to Kate.
So, Henry's new batch. How'd it go over?
I know you like Henry, but...
What? There's something wrong?
Sam said it tasted off. Really off. Gladys said it was fine. Then she dumped her whole glass on the floor when she thought I wasn't looking.
No.
I don't think we should carry Henry's stuff anymore. Our regulars have stopped ordering his old stuff, too.
I'll break the news to Henry.
Kate, hold up.
So, Henry's new batch.
Work hard, play.
Alright, we gotta go talk to Sarah. That was a weird conversation. I feel like it's looping over and over again. Which is probably a bug. So let's go talk to Sarah. But I don't know how this is gonna turn out, guys. Like, part of me feels bad because we destroyed this guy's batch. So like he might lose some money. But on the other side, or on the other end, like, that'll allow him to start making food so that people can eat. I don't know. I'm weird. I have a weird feeling about all this shit. So I'm kind of intrigued. I want to see how this ends.
Kill for a cup of coffee right about now.
Intelliweight is Weston needs to get his brother focused on food. Something happened to Henry's beer? That's terrible. So terrible. But I'm sure I know nothing about it. Here's some credits for delivering the news. I expect that's the last I'll be seeing of you.
Alright, so we got 2,500 credits. So we're gonna see eventually the hopefully we'll see, like, if something happens in Aquila. because of our decision making in that quest, or the choices that we made. All right, so we got two options here: surgical strike and on the run. Let's go. We'll go to the Red Mile. Let's see if we can locate this one guy. And also too, I wonder if like I rank up through the ranger oh shit. I gotta put a suit on, man. Actually, let's just run for it. Come on, open it up. Holy shit. Alright, now we have a negative status effect. What is the cause? Stimulants addiction. What the hell? Is that really what I'm... Oh, so we're gonna find something that cures addictions. So that should be it, right? What the hell? Is that a bug? Because it shows that I don't have any negatives. That's gotta be a bug. 'Cause my health isn't going up. Oh, here it goes. Whenever, excuse me, never mind.
Hello! Former winners are always welcome back here.
Yeah, we're not gonna do another Red Mile, lady. Not right now.
Wait a minute. Judging by the wide-eyed and clueless look on your face, I'm guessing you're the new deputy. We'll find out, won't we? Well, your timing couldn't be worse. I've spent weeks trying to crack this smuggling ring, and I'm about to take a very important meeting.
Don't worry about me, I can handle myself.
Because I've trained new recruits before, and it's not an experience I want to repeat.
You'd rather go back to the days when this place was raided and plundered on a regular basis?
I hope so. I don't have time to catch you up, so you're gonna have to follow my lead. I'm about to meet with a contact who might be able to give me vital information about the smuggling ring. If you play your cards right and don't do anything stupid, she might be able to help you find Marco. If you're ready, my contact is here and waiting.
Meanwhile, here's some free advice.
Follow me.
Alright, let's meet your contact.
Get drunk, try picking fight.
It's so damn rude, though. If you guys haven't seen my Red Mile attempt, go back and take a look at it. I forget what part it was in, or what episode.
You're so funny, Reese.
Word to the wise.
It's the only thing
security here is run by
kicking your
mercs.
ass.
They don't play by the same rules as other security officials.
You said you'd be alone.
Yeah, well, things changed. Take a seat.
So you're working with Autumn, huh? Who are you?
Fuck, man.
Is that so?
The deputy here is interested in meeting Marco to talk about that mercenary company he's been funding. Since part of that money is coming from his smuggling operation, we're working together.
So you're investigating the first? Why?
Seems like a strange thing for a mercenary company to be doing.
I guess an introduction is in order. Like Marco, Jade here is the head of a small smuggling cartel. Difference is her crew stays out of Freestar Collective space, while Marco's group operates exclusively within it.
Except now he's looking to expand his operation, and he's started moving in on my territory.
I'd be ashamed if Marco put you out of business, wouldn't it?
If you think this gives you some kind of leverage, you're wrong. Sure, he might slow me down for a while, but a little competition won't break me. Because it might get a little awkward if my sister here had to arrest me.
Help me find him and bring him to justice. I don't think that's what she,
Now you're talking. Look, the bad news is, Marco's incredibly paranoid. He never stays in one place for long. The good news is, I know how to find him.
But you're not gonna tell us yet because you want something.
I want the same thing you do. I want Marco out of the picture. But like I said, getting a meeting with him can be damn near impossible. One of the few people who can arrange such a meeting is right here at Red Mile.
May Divine. We've suspected for some time that Red Mile was a meeting place for smugglers. If she's in business with Marco, she won't give him up easily.
Alright, so we can't see her face because our guy stood up.
She's the owner and manager here. Inherited the place when her husband was killed. My thinking exactly. I can tell you right now what she's gonna want, because it's the same thing she always wants. She wants runners. It's how she makes most of her money. Of course, people that hard-blooded aren't easy to find.
Yeah, well, I'm not going out on the mile. That's a death sentence. There has to be another way.
You've been a ranger long enough that too many people know your face and your name. Runners attract a lot of attention. If someone recognizes you and tips off May, this whole thing is shot. You, on the other hand, are just a deputy. It's pretty unlikely that a lot of people know you.
You don't have to do this. We'll find another way to get to Marco. You serious? Damn. There's not many people who can say that. If it's really as simple as asking May Divine for a meeting with Marco, then I guess that's all you need to do. We'll wait here for you. Try not to die. Will you?
You're really going to take on the mile, huh?
We've already done it, lady. It's a walk in the park.
I'm a little short now, but I'll win it all back someday.
If you're looking to register, you'll need to speak.
Please, enjoy your time here at the Red Mile.
That is true. But Mr. Graziani values his privacy. What is your business with him? Exactly. It's no small favor that you're asking. But yes, I can arrange such a meeting. It's been too long since we've had proper entertainment. If you're willing to provide it, I'll give you Marco. You've run the Red Mile and survived. Show me that you can do it again. Good. As before, I'll collect wagers from our patrons who will bet on your survival. That's what every runner says. Now that we're clear on what's expected of you, are you ready to begin? Good. Come with me and I'll introduce you.
So we need to put on our suit. So let me do that real quick. So I think I'm gonna go with... We'll put the Mantis one on. Well, this one actually gives us minus 15% damage from alien enemies. So we're gonna do that one. Do our Vanguard one. Badass suit.
I get paid to put down any
Your attention, please, valued patrons and honored guests. For one brave soul, the hour of fate is once again at hand. Yes, a runner has returned to challenge the Red Mile. Now is your chance to get a good look at our fearless challenger as you contemplate your wagers. Do you see the fire in those eyes? What is that if not steely determination? I think you'll agree that we're in for quite a show. The rules are simple. Go through the door and take the elevator down to where the mile begins. Activate the beacon at the base of the tower you'll see in the distance. Once you've done so, return here alive and your run will be complete. Go now, runner, and see if you can survive the mile!
Wait, are we gonna go down there? Okay. What a great speech, lady. Alright guys, here we go. So I'm actually gonna take a buff that allows us to jump and run faster. Forget what, I think it's called amped. Yeah. So I'm gonna take that. The hell? The hell was that, bro? We're running so fast the game is glitching. Fucking hell, bro. Alright, but these guys are shooting their toxic gas at us. Fuck, dude. It's so damn cool. Oh, fuck. Went the wrong way. Come on, baby. Holy hell, bro. Alright, well, my suit is doing a good job of protecting us. But we're running out of stamina real fast. Fuck, dude. How is that even hitting me? Fucking hell, bro. Do zigzags. You're gonna zigzag it. Holy hell, this game is really lagging now. I don't know why we're like skipping frames. I've noticed that happen in a lot of, or certain sections of the map. But now we should be able to go back, and this chick's gonna arrange a meeting for us so that we can talk to Marco. Let me take off the suit. Actually, we're gonna leave it on. All right, we got a sprain, so we need to take something to heal that.
I had a feeling about you.
I had a feeling about you.
Congratulations, runner. Once again, you've succeeded where most have failed. To challenge the mile more than once and live to tell the tale is rare indeed. Indeed you have, and in most impressive fashion. As promised, I'll set up your meeting with Marco. I'll dispatch a courier to let him know you're coming. Please take a moment to relax and enjoy our hospitality. I'll return shortly.
Alright, so we're gonna go talk to Autumn.
Sorry, friend. I don't do autographs.
You made it.
You must
Damn
be
right
tougher
we
than
did.
you look.
You're back. Are you okay? Really? Either the Red Mile's reputation is exaggerated or you're just that good. Anyway, I'm relieved you made it through okay.
Why? Afraid you'd lose all that work you put into your smuggling investigation?
I wouldn't expect you to understand. All you see in people is what you can get from them. I'm glad, because that was an incredibly brave thing you did. And we need rangers with that kind of courage. Also, I owe you an apology. I was pretty awful to you at first. I'm sorry about that.
Apology accepted.
You're right. Let's focus on the job. Once you're on your way, I'll return to the Rock and let the Marshal know what's going on. Come home safe, Deputy. That's an order.
You always were the soft one, little sister.
Oh, go to hell. Or at least make yourself useful and get us some drinks.
What the hell? That's her fucking sister. What? Wow. That's pretty interesting.
Thinking of running
One became a
sometime?
smuggler, the other one became a damn deputy.
Go ahead. Start some trouble. Give me an excuse to
I forgot you could hire crew members here.
Again? I would.
Time for me to keep my promise, runner? You can find Marco on Kodos aboard his ship. I'd advise you not to keep him waiting. He is not exactly patient.
What did your message say about
Only
me?
that someone wanted a meeting. Don't expect to catch him unprepared. He keeps a sizable force of mercenaries aboard his ship as bodyguards. He's intelligent, well-connected, and utterly ruthless. He's also a man of taste who appreciates the finer things. You'll find out soon enough what I mean. Good. Travel safely, runner. Should you ever crave the challenge of the mile again, it will be here, waiting for you.
Yeah, we'll see, lady. It's pretty easy. All right, so we gotta head to Kodos, but I'm gonna change my suit. I'm gonna change it to the Mantis because that gives us some like armor plated, like minus 10% incoming physical energy and EM damage. So we're gonna go with that one. Oh, helmet. That's what I was looking for. Alright, so let's head on over to Kodos. So we landed practically right on top of his ship. Our ship's right here. His ship is right here. So we have to go inside. But this place is gorgeous. Wait, what the fuck? Guys, look at this planet. Oh, we gotta take a peek at this, guys. Like, holy moly, man. This place is breathtaking. We got like mountains in the background. I just like the vegetation. Like smack dab in the middle of a lake. All right, so let's go in here. I wish we had like a Freestar Collective spacesuit. Damn, this shit is nice as hell, man.
You the runner? Boss is in the back.
Alright, dickhead.
This music is gonna put me to sleep.
Watch out, bro. Gotta talk to your boss. Potentially kill him. Don't mind us. We just doing a little bit of snooping around.
The first.
I got some classical.
Don't mess around.
I got some classical music playing. What ship manufacturer is this, guy? So I've been like running around the last couple of minutes.
Clearly influenced by the great French composers, perhaps Debussy or Satie.
Debussy. That reminds me of a Family Guy skit.
Welcome. May's message didn't exactly make it clear why you wanted to meet with me. If you're looking for work, my organization is always in need of pilots and security personnel, willing to take risks. Ah, I see. You did well to find me. I'm not an easy man to locate. Though I suppose we haven't exactly been keeping a low profile lately. Given the nature of the contract, a degree of exposure was always a risk, but a calculated one. To be honest, I think the Major is all but spoiling for a confrontation with the Rangers. Still, I confess, I'm a little disappointed that the Marshal sent a deputy instead of a full-fledged Ranger.
Yeah, man, laugh about it. See what happens.
That's right. Major Hall spent 20 years in lockup nursing a grudge against the Freestar Collective. We all did. A lot of good men and women died for nothing because of those cowards you work for. You've chosen your side, and I've chosen mine. To settle accounts, Major Hall served with distinction during the Colony War. But the leaders of the Freestar Collective, they turned on him. In his eyes, the Rangers are enforcers for a corrupt council of governors. That makes you his enemy. As for me, I didn't see any profit in nursing that grudge. I prefer to focus on the future. I'm not sure you are grasping the situation here, Deputy. You are on my ship, outnumbered by my guards, who will kill you without hesitation. I'm a businessman. If you expect me to cooperate, I'm going to want something in return. I won't tell you everything. I do still have some loyalty to my unit. However, I can point you in the right direction. In exchange, I want the Rangers to let me operate with a free hand.
Man, I don't know about that. Should we, guys, or should we just... Oh, man, I don't know.
Good. Then we are agreed. It'd be a shame if an encrypted slate like this one somehow got into the wrong hands. Wouldn't it? Now, before you complain, remember that all I promised was to point you in the right direction. You're free to stay as long as you like. It's not often I get to entertain such a distinguished guest.
Alright, so... Alright, we're gonna take your cred sticks. I don't know, should we have killed him? I don't know, I feel like he's not the one that's like pushing to... like cause all this confrontation between the Rangers and
shit,
the
huh?
I feel like the general is the one behind it. I don't know, man. Well, we got another slate that we can I believe we can bring back to what's his name? Alex. So we're gonna go and do that. Alright, so we're gonna hand this slate to
Deputy.
Alex.
Welcome to the Rock.
What's up? What's up? But yeah, hopefully he decrypted the other one that we handed to him. We're gonna find out, but I don't know, man. I'm still thinking, should we have just killed that guy? I don't know.
Helga says I spend too much time at my terminal. She's probably right. Hey there, Deputy. Way I hear it, you've been keeping busy jumping from one side of the Freestar Collective to the other. How do you like the job so far? That's good to hear. So, what brings you by?
Got another slate for you, buddy.
Well, well, what do we have here? Well, this is new. Very interesting indeed. I'll see what I can do. If you can get me another one of these, it'll give me more context for the encryption and should speed things up. In the meantime, you be careful out there, Deputy. From what I've heard, these mercs mean business.
Nice, well, we leveled up. looks like we won't be able to progress through the main quest until we do this surgical strike quest where we have to find that Maya chick. So we're gonna head on over to this clinic, which is in orbit of Deepala. So where is that? Oh, it's actually in Narion. Oh wow, it's way over here. Alright, so we're gonna head that away and see if we can locate this chick. And I guess we gotta get one more slate, and then once we get that slate, then Alex can decrypt in all 3 of them, and then we'll figure out how to proceed. And just look at that, guys. It's so crazy. I know I said this in a previous episode. Oh, shit. We just shot at a fucking hospital. I know I said this in a previous episode, but I wish we could build like our own space stations. Like that would be something that would be pretty cool. Almost like an outpost. But you somehow integrate that into your gameplay. There you go, Doc.
We're all clear to open the outer hatch.
I forgot we had a crew member on here that wasn't like a main character.
Ma'am, I'm just the courier.
I understand that. I'm not blaming you directly. Dr. Salvato, how long have you been here?
About a year now, Doctor.
And in that year, how many times have we had this conversation about late or missing shipments of supplies?
I believe this is the 3rd time.
Yes, that sounds right. 3 times. I will be making it very clear to your superiors that lives are at stake, and the clinic requires reliable transport. If your company cannot meet our needs, someone else will.
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
Thank you, Dr. Salvato. You may return to your duties.
It's a
Well,
grav
alright.
drive. I literally can't get here any faster. Whatever you do, don't let anyone in here sneeze on you. That happens.
So we have to go right here. Talk to this ranger. Oh, but we can't steal that shit.
I'm just here to keep the peace. You need medical help, I'm the last person you want to talk to. Yeah? Got some trouble? Oh, now hold on a minute. You're the new deputy, ain't you? Yeah, the marshal's been sending out reports, keeping us all in the loop in your investigation. Well, now that'd be telling, wouldn't it? It ain't anything bad, if that's what you're wondering. You just keep your mind on the task at hand. And having some success, by the sound of it. Ben Armistead, pleased to meet you. Well, I guess that's the long and short of it. You're the newest member of the Rangers, and I'm the oldest. So, is one of them first mercenaries here at the clinic?
Might be she needed surgery, but I'm not sure why.
Well, every ranger knows it's important to trust your instincts. No better place in the settled systems to get medical treatment. You can bet it beats anything them UC piglets got. Ironic, given they're the ones who built it. I know just the man who can help you. Right this way, Deputy.
As we're gonna follow Ben.
Just between you and me, I ain't entirely sure why someone felt the need to station a ranger out here. I'm not much more than a glorified bodyguard for Dr. Darvish. She's the one in charge around here. And she's also on the Council of Governors. Most of the staff don't seem fond of the idea of me being here, and I ain't fond of them right back. Bunch of stuffy eggheads, if you ask me. Except Ari, that is. He's about the only one I can have a conversation with. Hey there, Ari. Working hard or hardly working?
Hey, Chief. A little more the former than the latter. What brings you by?
Well, the deputy here could use some help. Came looking for someone who might be a patient.
I'll see what I can do.
Watch your step.
Well, I'll leave you in Mr. Miller's capable hands. You need anything else, I'll be in my office.
So we're gonna talk to this guy.
I'll try to help you, but our computer systems have been having some issues. The patient records database is acting up. Access is a lot slower than normal, and I have no idea why. I'll look into it later. For now, let's focus on your investigation.
So I wonder if someone's like hacking that whole admin so that someone can't locate the person we're looking for.
Huh. Well, we don't give the patients free access to our computer system, so I doubt that's related. Still, it's worth keeping in mind. So who's the suspect you're after? Former soldier, huh? They say war changes people forever. Makes me sad, the thought of soldiers who come home and don't fit in anymore. The name's not ringing any bells, but maybe we can approach this another way. Do you know what was wrong with her? That should be more than enough. I can access the patient records from my terminal, assuming the database cooperates. Come on.
Alright, so hopefully everything goes according to plan and we don't run into any major issues, but it looks like Vasco is following us. I don't think I asked him to, but...
Just 1 week without something weird.
Give me just a
That's
minute.
not too much to ask.
How can I be of service, Captain? Returning to assignment, Captain.
Maya Cruz. Come on, Maya. I need you to be in here. Okay, finally. Here we go. Oh. No matches found for a Maya Cruz.
Well, that's unfortunate.
If Maya's here, then she's got to be using an alias. Which actually makes a lot of sense if she's a wanted woman.
What if the records were tampered with?
I guess it's possible. Maybe I can give you another option. All right, hang on. I know that we do have a few female patients staying with us. There's Candace... what's her last name? Doolin. Candace Doolin. And then there's the Nakamori woman. I think her name's Jane. I don't recall offhand what they're here for, but it's a start. Sorry I couldn't be more helpful. I'll keep looking, see if I can turn up anything else useful.
Alright, so we gotta talk to Jane and Candace. Jane and Candace. But I'm gonna wander around real quick, see if I can find a magazine. There's gotta be one on here, right?
Always quiet back here. Guess I shouldn't complain.
VIP wing, staff area. This place is massive, man.
Never a dull moment.
Alright, let's just go back.
Seems
I don't want to get too sidetracked.
Everywhere these days, spreading like a virus through the settled systems. They like to set up shop in old facilities.
Excuse me. What gives you the right to come in here? You're not my attending physician. Get out before I call for security. Well, I suppose I can give you a minute. Believe me, I hadn't intended to stay here. I'm a courier. I was transporting certain sensitive documents here to the clinic. My ship was intercepted by pirates. I escaped, but not without damage to my life support systems. By the time I reached the clinic, I was barely alive. I was rescued and placed in intensive care. That was 2 days ago. Mr. Miller handled the paperwork. You should ask him. Well, the nature of my work requires a certain level of discretion, much as yours does. I've shared all that I'm willing to share with you, Deputy. Is this really what we're doing?
Yep.
I hope I can trust you. I'd like to help you, I really would. Alright, look. Nothing I told you was a lie, but yes, there is more to it. You can think of me as a freelance information broker. I came here to acquire classified research materials so I can sell them. Yeah, I realize it's illegal, but it's a victimless crime. Nobody gets hurt. As you can imagine, I'd rather this information not get out. I'm happy to compensate you for your understanding. Do what you feel you must. I'm sure Ranger Armistead will be more amenable to my offer.
So it sounds like the more we delve into the Freestar, we see that they're not so like, it's not so cut and dry, like they're honorable, if that makes sense.
Buddy and Sis Steph was telling me all about it. Pretty amazing stuff.
But yeah, it seems like most of these guys, most of these rangers are like, I'm not gonna say guns for hire, but you can easily bribe them. And I'm starting to notice that as we progress through the story, or this quest line.
They say I'm ahead of schedule on my recovery? I say they ought to make better schedules. Why, hello. Are you here to keep me company? I do hope so. I can't get any of these doctors or nurses to slow down and just chat for a while. They all claim they're too busy. Ranger business? Oh, I can't imagine what for. Unless you're here to track down that no-account husband of mine, that is. You'd think he could be bothered to pay me a visit once in a while, given I've been here as long as I have. But no. All I get is the occasional letter apologizing because he's too busy to run the farm all by himself. So hire some help, I tell him. And then all he wants to do is complain about how my medical bills ate up all our money. Ugh. You want to talk about questions, Well, I've got plenty of those. Starting with how come these so-called doctors can't find anything wrong with me? I've got no end of pains. Headaches, sore knees, a sore back, digestive problems, and all manner of other ailments. I keep telling them I must have caught some kind of alien virus, but these fool doctors can't figure it out. I'd had test after test for 3 months straight, and I'm damn near broke from the cost of staying here.
So you didn't need emergency surgery?
No, I suppose not. At least not yet. But don't be surprised if I do. Once they figure out this alien parasite or virus or whatever it is that's gotten into me. Pretty sure I have. But you lose track of time real easy in here. All I've got is these white walls to stare at and nobody to talk to. Makes the days feel, just about endless. If you're looking for someone who's done something wrong, how about telling these doctors to work on their bedside manner? If I'm gonna be frank with you, it leaves a lot to be desired. I suppose that also means you don't want to talk to me anymore either? Well, go on then. Don't let me keep you. I thought the high and mighty Freestar Rangers were supposed to help others in need. Yes, me. I think that sterling reputation's getting a little tarnished lately. Well, go on then. Don't let the troubles of one poor citizen distract you from whatever higher calling you all answer to these days.
I feel like she is the person. She's just doing a really good job of playing it off.
Need to make sure.
She seems a little
You had a chance to talk to Dr. Casey?
agitated when talking about the Freestar Collective.
Just checking in, dear.
Hey, how'd it go? Did you have any luck?
Good. Thanks, Rebecca. Really, you don't need to worry.
Okay, shoot.
I've got a year under my belt, and I'm pretty settled.
The courier?
1 year behind
Yeah,
you.
that's right. It was real touch and go there for a while. She was lucky to pull through. Yep, she practically lives here. I gotta think the money's gonna run out sometime soon, though. It's kind of sad, really. She clearly wants attention and someone to talk to. Just between us, I get the feeling that things with her husband aren't great. I made some progress digging through the patient records, and I have one more lead for you. Her name's Catalina Rivera. She was rushed into surgery for some kind of emergency procedure. I probably shouldn't say this, but she was in real bad shape. The good news is, she seems to fit your suspect's profile. The bad news is that she's a guest in our VIP wing. That area is restricted to authorized clinic personnel. Even I can't go in there. Think of it as high-end care, with bigger rooms, better food, and more amenities. Cost a fortune, of course. The VIP wing also provides privacy, and that's why only a select few staff members are allowed in. Dr. Cassidy's in charge of the VIP wing. You need his permission to enter. Unfortunately, he's a real stickler for the rules, and the rules say no visitors without prior arrangement. You didn't hear this from me, but I happen to know that he keeps a spare access card somewhere in his office. Hope that helps you.
All right, so we gotta gain entry to the VIP wing. Oh, he's coming down right there.
Is there a type of weapon combat tech won't make?
If you're thinking about going into medicine, just be really sure before you commit to it. Really sure.
I feel like he can walk into our fucking... All right, so we can access the VIP wing. No one questioned that at all. Oh, shit. Fuck, dude. So we got dead fucking doctors on the, or dead doctor on the ground. VIP doc. What the fuck, dude? User session. Patient terminal. Status query, clinic emergency rescue vehicle dispatched, ready. Treatment continues, but issues persist. Prognosis is not optimistic. Patient seems unusually anxious since receiving a recent courier slate. Possibly some bad news from back home. The Rangers are onto us. They're going to find you, and when they do, an alias won't protect you. The best bet is to hunker down somewhere safe. Your hideout in the old asteroid mine at Sakharov should be ideal. Maybe steal one of the clinic's emergency ships if you need a quick escape. I know you don't have much time. The operation's almost over. Thanks for helping see it through, and if I don't get the chance to tell you in person, I'm eternally grateful for your brave service and loyalty to the unit. It's been an honor. So we're gonna go to Sakharov. And so she killed that doctor, man. No one went back there to check on that shit?
Just one quiet day.
Alright, so let's see. So we gotta go way over here. So we're just gonna fast travel. Got a large asteroid field. And this space station is like really well hidden.
We have a clean dock, Captain.
Captain Jeremy, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
Heard your ship down.
The fuck?
If you are who I think you are, then you're here to bring me in. I had to warn you. I've had more than enough time to prepare for this. So either you leave now, or I'll be burying what's left of you.
Oh, we ain't leaving, baby. There's a couple guns in there. We gotta upgrade our digipicks. As I've noticed. Alright, well. I don't know why I touched that, guys. Alright, so let's head down that way. Oh shit. Where the fuck did it go? So I'm gonna switch to Deadeye. We're gonna go that way. Looks like we got a robot in that thing. And there's a cord that goes up here. Damn. So we gotta find, I think we gotta use this. Use this to unlock the door. Alright, so that should be good now. This thing is crazy, man. Whatever this crystal is. Hey, fuck, man. Fuck. And this cave is fucking massive. Oh, we got a research station. We gotta jump? Where the fuck do we go? I guess we do have to jump. Holy hell. Alright, well, we're getting close. Take that ammunition. Take that ammunition. So we gotta go this way. I think. Yep. Holy fuck, dude. I'm gonna die. We're gonna die, guys. Fuck, dude. Reload the gun, bro. Fuck. Oh my god, we're so close to dying.
System failure.
Holy shit, what is that, bro? Dude, reload the fucking gun. Oh, we're gonna die. Oh, we're gonna die, bro.
Massive damage.
Holy moly, man. How are we still alive? Fuck me. Dude, reload the fucking gun. Ay, 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 bro.
What are you waiting for? Finish it. Yeah. We've got a base, a good one, too. Spent months of my life getting that place up and running. As for where it is, You're going to have to figure that out on your own. Because that's what we were hired to do. The pay was good, too. But the best part was getting to stick it to the people who turned their backs on us. Of course it is.
So it's about revenge.
We spent 20 years behind bars because our leaders got scared and called off our attack just when we had the battle won. And did the people of the Freestar Collective that we fought and died for come to our defense? No. They did nothing. Nothing! Well, now they can die. Just like most of our unit. I can't wait until you find out. Fine. I ain't feeling conversational anyway. You might not think so now, but it's likely to end up that way. How about I make this real simple for us both? I've got maybe a few weeks to live, and I ain't spending them behind bars. You want to put an end to me here and now? Then fine. Get it over with. Life's kicked me around enough as it is. But if you want to let me die on my own terms, then leave me in peace. I've been abused or abandoned by everyone I ever got close to. Gave up on people and put my faith in machines instead. Wasn't until I came to the 1st Cavalry and met Major Hull that I felt I could trust someone again. Well, how about a test? Rangers are known to be handy with a gun. But here's a problem you'll have to solve with your brain instead. I've encrypted this slate. If you can crack it, you'll learn something useful. Now get out of here and leave me in peace.
But we just shot her like 1,000,000 times. And she's still walking around. That was a weird fight. That was like a weird last 20 minutes if I'm being honest. She's over here about to die. We're gonna get out of here. Give the slate to give the slate to Alex. And see if he can decipher all of the slates that we have given to him so far. Alright, so we're gonna see if he can decrypt all 3 slates here.
Hey there, Deputy. How goes the hunt for the 1st? Good, good. If you ask me, I don't think they stand a chance. You're like an Ashta creeping silently through the high grass, waiting for your chance to pounce, and then boom! Down they'll go. So, did you get any more of those encrypted slates? Because, let me tell you, I am so close. Oh, come to Daddy, you sweet little piece of technology. You go stalk your prey and leave the rest to me, Deputy.
So we finished that quest. Now we have 1st to fight, 1st to die. We gotta go to the meeting room.
Come in, Deputy. Take a seat.
Sit down.
While you've been in the field, we've had more reports about farmers being threatened and attacked. Unfortunately, some didn't survive. Not really, no. We can't be everywhere at once. Right now, our best hope to stop them is you. It's worse. It's tragic. How's your investigation proceeding? That's assuming he finds something useful. Otherwise, you'll be no better off than when you started.
Let's move on. I asked the other Rangers to share their opinions of you, and there are some things I want to go over. We'll start with Ranger Callow in Hopetown. She was grateful for your timely arrival, and impressed you had the guts to take on those pirates. Nia says you were respectful with Ron Hope and didn't push too hard. That shows me you were listening when I said to go easy on him. Duty has to come before personal feelings. I'm glad you understand that.
Let's continue.
Yeah, he was kind of a dick.
We've got a detailed report from Ranger Price about your recent visit to Neon. He said you took on a syndicate loan shark to help an informant. And you were right to do so. Helping people is our most important duty, even when you're conducting an investigation.
You got results, and that's what matters most. Price was impressed by that. Said you really took the initiative.
Ranger McMillan praised what she called your uncommon bravery and dedication. She said you took on the Red Mile so you could get a meeting with Marco Graziani. Sounds like you're starting to understand what it means to be a Freestar Ranger.
So what happened with Marco? I doubt he gave you that slate out of the kindness of his heart. Makes sense. I reckon he figures he spent enough time there already. What about Maya Cruz? Her loyalty to Hull and the 1st Cavalry was stronger than most.
She didn't have much time left, so she wanted to end things on her terms.
I guess I'd want the same thing if I were in her place.
Excuse me, Marshal?
Not now, Alex. We're in a meeting here.
I know, but this is important. I've done it. I've cracked the encryption on the slates. Now, I don't know exactly where the First are headquartered, but there are references to a place called the Factory.
The Factory? That was our nickname for the main facility where the mechs were manufactured.
Under the terms of the peace treaty, they shut all the mech factories down right after the war.
But they didn't destroy them. At least not all of them. Never saw it myself, but I know it's a large facility mostly underground. If the First are occupying it, they'll probably have set up defensive positions throughout the complex. The facility was on Arcturus 2. It could be a dead end, but if it's not, then you'd better be ready for a fight.
Be careful, Deputy.
All right, so we have to travel to that planet, or that system. But we're gonna end it there, guys. I know this was kind of a long episode, but I wanted to kind of proceed through those two little, I guess they're not really side quests, but the two little quests where we had to find Marco and Maya. I wanted to complete those and kind of get to the point where we're at now. But it looks like things are going to get pretty interesting here in the next episode. I can't wait to jump in and record it. But like I said earlier in the episode, it seems like not all the Rangers and the Freestar Collective are, you know, 100% honorable, if that makes any sense. But I'm enjoying the whole vibe here. It's one of the coolest factions in the entire game. And I'm really excited to see how this ends and what kind of rewards we get, because I know with the Vanguard we you know, we get the guns and a lot of money and you know, the spacesuit and whatnot. So I'm interested to see what we get once we complete this quest. But if you guys are enjoying this series, enjoying the content here, make sure you guys are smashing that like button as always, and subscribe to the channel. And with that being said, I want you guys to take care, stay positive, and I'll see you in the next one.